factor is whatever I tell you we're going to multiply by, and we're not going to do fives right now. Okay, so I will tell you after we get them passed out. Not until this do we even worry about the factor. Then I write down number correct. How many did I get correct? Okay, so pretend that I was multiplying by 5. I got 5 correct. That was the first time. Then we're going to all erase our boards. And we are going to do times 5 again. Now, we're not doing times 5 today, so nobody's going to do this, right? Yeah, you can start giving them. So now I go, okay, 7 times 5 is 35. 5 times 5 is 25. This is 40. This is 20. This is 10. This is 45. This is 15. This is 30. This is 30. This is 5. This is 25. This is 15. This is 5. This is 20. Okay, time's up. Oh, yay, I got more. Does anybody see a problem I have? See. I sure did. 5 times 7 is not 30. So now I'm going to correct it, because Mrs. Roach is going to put the correct one up there, and I am going to have to erase this one. Okay? And then when I count up how many I got correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, 13 this time. So then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say, ooh, my second attempt on today, I got 13 correct. Did I improve? I improved a lot. Okay? Now, there's 2 things I want to say. And this is going to help you guys when you get to and do the next Acadian math test. If you get hung up on something for more than about 3 to 5 seconds, if you have thought about it for more than 5 seconds, move on. However, if you get to it and you're like, I know I can figure this out. 7 times 5. If I can figure it out that fast, then you're better off going. The kids that I've seen that have been able to do the whole racetrack in 1 minute are the ones that know all of them, and they go in a pattern. You could go all around the outside if you want, and then start on the inside. You can do them like this. It does not matter. Okay? You're doing inside and outside. Yes. Okay? So you have to know them fast, and you have to know them good enough that you can just quickly write it down. The writing and the thinking is what gets this. Okay, we're going to practice this. Oh, we need to give them a marker. And yep, a marker and give them an eraser. Okay. No, well, close your book and push it up to the top. Give yourself plenty of space so that you have your racetrack. Right there, here comes your marker and your eraser. And we're not going to write anything on our things yet because you don't know what you're going to do. Now, when I give you the number, I give you 2 seconds. Oh, this is the other thing. I give you 2 seconds to write that in the middle, and then I push the timer. Now, this is what I want. I do the timer, and I do this. Okay. I do the timer, and I start like this. Okay? I will put it so that you can see it, and this is the reason. Probably today, nobody will get through all of them, and that's fine. It's fine. Did anybody say you were dumb because you don't know them all? No. Okay. All I'm saying is this is the way that we're going to practice. And it's literally going to take us 3 to 5 minutes in a day. Okay? And we're not practicing every day. Okay. When I start this, this is what you are going to see. Do you notice how it says it's counting down? 58, 55, 54. If you get it and you are done, I look up, do you notice how it says 15 seconds? That meant that you did it in 45 seconds. If you can't do the math and subtract from 60, 1 minute is 60 seconds. Okay? If you look up and it says 15 seconds, I want you to write 15 seconds on your thing. Now, if you can't do the math, I can come around and start helping you do the math, or you can ask. After we have, but this usually doesn't start happening until the middle of the year to the end of the year. Okay, who has questions? Estelle.
Oh.
Okay, let's get another one because we need to make sure that we have a really good marker. Okay, anybody have any questions on what we're going to do? This is just a math activity. Yes. We don't have a really good marker? Okay, let's get a couple really good markers here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he said he needed a better marker.
Okay. Steve didn't get a marker.
Oh, okay. Sometimes they're good enough, Josh, but not for this. Absolutely. Okay. Anybody? Any questions? Great.
You need a what?
I haven't told this yet. Okay, any other questions?
We don't put anything right here.
All right.
Do you have a marker?
Everybody ready? On your marker, wait just a minute.
Mom, did you tell them what they're doing? Like what?
No, not yet. Because we don't do that until.
Everybody's markers work?
Okay, here's my 1 minute timer. So, we are going to do twos. On your mark, get set, go.
Yep, you can begin.
Hey, stop. Pencils down, marker.
Put your lids on your markers.
Alright, will you check your answers? Now notice that sometimes Mrs. Roach writes hers in the middle.
Mom, was that 1 minute?
That was 1 minute.
Just get better. I got nothing.
So how many did you get right? 1, 2,
Okay,
3, 4,
sometimes
5, 6.
I forgot to tell you that sometimes I write these, I write them in the square. You're welcome to write them in the square, or you're welcome to write them outside the square, whichever you feel like is going to be the easiest for you. Okay, I want you to add up. How many did you get correct? Now, I want you to open up your book. And I want you to write right here. On October 8th, you multiply by 2. How many did you get correct? Now erase your board. Okay. And
Write it
guess
down.
what?
And erase your
We
board.
don't share with anybody. We don't tell anybody what we have. Now we write down our numbers. Next one we are going to do in 1 minute after this one is over. Yes. We literally will do this for 1 more minute. Okay. Are you ready? Nope, I haven't told us yet. Okay. Have I said?
No.
I haven't. Remember I say it, I give you 2 seconds, then I start the timer. Okay. The number we're going to do, let's try 2 again and see if we can get will start the timer now. Go.
Ready?
Pencils down. Definitely should not erase your board. Oopsie. Here I go. Okay, here's the correct answers.
Someone 19.
I think it's 19 and 19. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So if you now answer how many did you get correct, write it down in your notebook, wipe off your board, and that's all.
Oh, I did a lot.
When I say we are doing multiplication racetrack, we are not always doing two. We sometimes are going to do other numbers.
I got a lot. I only
And sometimes
just needed
you'll get two or one. Okay, does everybody have their numbers? Does everybody have their thing? Okay, I am erasing mine. We're going to, will you pass your, this down the row after you have it cleaned off? And then Josh is going to come around and we're going to gather up the markers. Okay, here is the next game that you are going to play, but we're not going to actually play it today. Josh is going to put these also in place in just a few minutes. So, yes, you may hurry up. Okay, so this is the next game that we're going to play. I should have everybody in their seats, your voices are off. Let me give you a little hint, first reader. Oh, should I have anybody talking? If everybody stops talking, Rachel, and listen to instructions, guess what? We would all have it done. I said, pass the mats down. Does that mean you need to stand up and start telling people what to do? No. Did I say pass anything else down? I said, pass the mat down. Josh's coming around picking up the mats at the end of the row. Then he's going to come down, and he's going to pick up the markers, and then the erasers, because we're not going to do this one today. But we're going to learn how to do it. Rachel, Estelle, Kristen. Nice. Hey, this one is player one and player two. So on this one, you will have a partner. You can do it with 3 people. Boys and girls, these are activities that if during indoor recess, you're like, I kind of want to do a learning game, an activity. If the class is playing night at the museum and you're like, you know what, I'm going to do this activity, and I have a partner that I could do it with. There's really anybody that's going to time you on the racetrack, because I'm not. If Coach Flowers is here and Coach Flowers decides to time, awesome. If she says no, she doesn't have time, you can try timing yourself, or you could just try doing them. Okay, this, you have to have 2 players. You also have to have at least 1 dice. So, you get a dice, and when you get the dice, okay, the idea is not to get out the 8-sided dice. Oh, good, found 1. Okay, so, notice that there's 6. 2 times a number equals a number. When these are in the math, here's what Mrs. Roach just said. It always tells you you have to do it by 2. Okay? If you want to change this number, so when we put it in the sleeve where you can use a dry erase marker, if you want to change it, so we're going to put it, we put it in the other side like this. So if you decide, oh, I'm going to change this, and I'm not going to do it by 2. Me and my partner have decided that we're going to do this by 3.
On the back side.
Yes. So if I want to do this by 3, I can change my mind anytime. You can do it by 2. What you're going to do is you're going to take a dice and you're going to roll the dice. Okay, I got 5. So 2 times 5 equals 10. I'm player 1. Okay. Player 2. Grayson, you're player 2. Okay. Player 2, you got 4. So you get it right in. 2 times 4 equals. Okay. Now, I have 5, or 2 times 2, which equals 4. Grayson, he gets 2 times 1. I get 2 times 1. Grayson, oh, he got 2 times 4. He already has that. So he misses a turn. Mrs. Roach gets 5, or 2 times 2. I already have that. I missed a turn. Oh, I got 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Okay.
You skipped Tracy.
Now Tracy, oh, did I skip? Okay. 2 times 3, and he gets 6. And 2 times 4, I get 2 times 4. Okay, I'm still on 5. Oh, he got 2 times 5. I got 1. I don't need a 1. Ooh, but I did need a 3. Okay, so I won that round. Okay. I know. I cheat all the time. Just kidding. Okay.
Bad.
No. We'll get that in just a minute. Okay. So now, maybe I don't want to do 2s anymore. Because I really know my 2s pretty well. So I kind of want to practice something else. I want to practice one they don't know. So I'm going to practice 4. So I'm going to change all of these to 4. And my partner has to change all of them to 4. Okay? And now this is no longer 2 times the number, it's 4 times the number. Now, I roll. Ooh, I got 4. 4 times 4, 16. Now, Grayson rolls. He got 6. 4 times 6, 24. Okay. Mrs. Roach rolled. I got 1 times 4 is 4, and you go on and on. You can go as far as you want. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Notice that there's like a game up here that has 6 and a game down here that has 6. I do have a few 12-sided dice. If you and your partner are going to want to do all of these, and you're going to want to go down to 12, okay? You are welcome to go, but it has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you can roll. I have a few 12-sided dice that I can give you. If I don't have any more 12-sided dice and you're wanting to go down to 12, you can take 2 dice, and then you will never be able to get 1. So that's kind of like your bingo free space. You both get 1. So does that make sense? If I roll 2 dice, Maxwell, I'll turn around. If I roll 2 dice, like everybody else get a 1. I'm gonna get 2. That's my lowest number I can get. So you get to choose, you get the 1, and you get that as your free space, and everybody gets, you both get to fill that in. Okay, and then you will go and roll. Now, if you have the 12-sided dice that I have, this is 8-sided. It looks kind of like this, but it's got 12 sided. But if you just want, if I have an 8-sided and you're like, hey, I'll go to 8, let's go to 8. We're practicing our numbers to 8. Okay? Who has questions about this? Superb. Estelle and Gray, will you guys go for the lunch bucket? I need, okay, so these are optional ways for you to practice. Sometimes we're going to practice this as a class, and we're going to keep track. And my goal is that you're always going to try to get yourself better. Next time we do times, just be consistent on the racetrack thing. Next time we do twos, I'm hoping that you can get better. Some of you have got all of them. The way you get better is you get it in less time than 1 minute. So you have to start trying to get it in less time. Okay. We are going to get out. Let's just take your gingerbread man home. I'm going to pass out. Planner, will you take this? Will you just take one and pass it all the way down the row? I will just drop this right here to people looking for
Waka waka.
I don't know which one this is.
Waka waka.
Okay, Monday. Okay, Monday, October 7th. Is that not right? Hey, Tuesday, October 8th. What did you do in ELA? What did you do in the first room? Libby, what did you do in the first room today? Before lunch. Did you learn more about birds? Ooh, okay. So, mammals. Did you read a story and do an activity? And then an activity. Okay, now, I'm just going to say, for math, we're just going to say multiplication games or activities, whatever you want to put. Okay, we learned, and we did racetrack, multiplication. Sometimes, I'm just going to say, yesterday, when I showed up at my granddaughter teaches dance, and I showed up at the studio, and my other